If you are hearing these words, pause for a moment and listen with your whole heart. This is not coincidence. This is not an accident. You have arrived here because a message, timeless and powerful, has been set aside for you. Whether you call it fate, providence, or the gentle hand of the divine, something greater than chance has guided you to this moment. Chapter 1: The Arrival of a Gift. Imagine this. A letter appears. No return address. No explanation. Only your name written in careful script. Inside is news so startling it takes your breath away. Someone, a mysterious benefactor, has left you a fortune. At first, the word fortune feels heavy with all the ordinary meanings: money, wealth, possessions. But as you read, you begin to understand this is no ordinary inheritance. This is a gift wrapped in mystery, carrying not only material possibility, but something infinitely more valuable. You wonder, who could have done this? Why me? Why now? Every detail is a riddle. There is no signature, only a quiet assurance that this moment was always meant to find you. Your life, every triumph, every setback, has been a winding path leading here. Chapter 2: The Hidden Meaning. The more you think, the more you realize that the word fortune is a metaphor as much as a reality. Perhaps it is money. Perhaps it is an opportunity, a calling, a new chapter waiting to unfold. The message whispers, this is more than wealth. This is purpose. What if this inheritance represents the talents you've carried all along: skills, compassion, creativity, now waiting to bloom? What if the true treasure is the awakening of those gifts? The benefactor, known or unknown, has simply given you a key. Chapter 3: A Chosen Moment. Look back on your life and notice the timing. Think of the chances you took, the doors that opened unexpectedly, the people who appeared when you needed them most. Can you feel how perfectly those moments line up to bring you here? There is power in the present. This is the season for you to claim your inner inheritance: courage to change, wisdom to guide others, strength to stand tall. Whether you name it destiny, divine orchestration, or the natural unfolding of your potential, the result is the same. This is your chosen moment. Chapter 4: The Responsibility of Blessing. Every blessing carries responsibility. True wealth is never meant to sit still. It is designed to flow, to nurture, to inspire, to uplift. This mysterious gift asks you to look beyond yourself. It calls you to become a steward, a person who turns abundance into hope, who shares light in a world that sometimes forgets it exists. Think of the lives you can touch: a friend in need, a family burdened by hardship, a stranger who only requires a kind word to change the course of a day. Your inheritance is not only for your comfort, it is an invitation to make the world better. Chapter 5: Trials along the way. No path of purpose is free of challenge. Temptations will appear, people or circumstances that try to pull you off course. Some may doubt your intentions. Others may misunderstand your generosity. But remember, the strength that brought you here is the same strength that will carry you forward. Guard your heart. Stay humble. Let gratitude be your shield. When you lead with gratitude, blessings multiply, not necessarily as dollars, but as clarity, peace, and meaningful connection. Chapter 6: The Chain of Generations. Consider this breathtaking possibility. The fortune that has reached you has traveled through many hands before yours. Perhaps someone long ago chose to plant a seed of kindness, and every generation since has added to it acts of courage, moments of compassion, unseen sacrifices. Now it rests with you. You are part of a living chain that stretches beyond time. The decisions you make today will ripple outward to people you may never meet, shaping stories you will never hear. Legacy is not built in a single grand gesture. It lives in the daily choices to love, to give, to stand firm in hope. Chapter 7: The Inner Guide. In quiet moments, when doubts creep in, listen for a still, small voice. Some call it conscience, some call it the spirit, others a trusted inner guide. This companion speaks in intuition, in the gentle nudges that steer you toward wisdom and away from harm. You are never truly alone. Even when the path is dark, the guide is near, reminding you that the gift is real and the mission is possible. Chapter 8: Awakening to a Larger World. As you accept this inheritance, you may begin to notice subtle changes. Patterns emerge, coincidences align, opportunities you once overlooked suddenly stand out in bright color. It is as though the world itself is conspiring to help you succeed. These are not tricks of the mind. They are the natural signals of a life awakening to purpose. The more you trust the process, the more clearly you see the path ahead. Chapter 9: Becoming a Beacon. Your fortune, whether it is money, wisdom, or a new capacity for love, is not meant to stay hidden. It shines when shared, when you encourage a struggling friend, when you mentor a child, when you give quietly without expectation. You become a beacon. Your light invites others to discover their own. This is how blessings multiply, one act of compassion sparking another, until entire communities glow with hope. Chapter 10: A Call to Action. Now you stand at a crossroads. One road leads to a comfortable life, safe and ordinary. The other asks for courage, vision, and trust. The message is clear. You were not chosen for mediocrity. You were chosen for impact. To walk this path is to believe that your life can make a difference, that the talents and resources placed in your hands are meant to heal wounds, bridge divides, and lift hearts. Chapter 11: Guarding the Gift. Great blessings attract attention. Not everyone will celebrate your purpose. Some may misunderstand or even resent the light you carry. Hold your gift with humility, but also with strength. Set healthy boundaries. Choose companions who celebrate generosity rather than exploit it. Your inheritance is powerful because it is pure. Protect it, not out of fear, but out of respect for its sacred intent. Chapter 12, The Eternal Perspective. This calling is not just for today or tomorrow. It reaches far beyond a single lifetime. The influence of one life lived with love and courage can echo through generations. When you nurture a child's curiosity, defend someone who has no voice, or create beauty where there was none, you plant seeds that grow long after you are gone. That is the real fortune, a legacy of light that endures. So here you are, standing in the quiet of this moment, holding an unseen inheritance. It is both a mystery and a certainty, a gift and a mission. You may never know the full story of the benefactor who began this chain, but you can decide what happens next. Will you accept the invitation to live with purpose? Will you share your fortune, whatever form it takes, with a world that longs for hope? Will you guard it with gratitude, nurture it with love, and pass it forward so that others may awaken to their own calling? Take a breath. Feel the weight of possibility. This is your time. This is your blessing. This is your destiny.